There's so many great people that you and I will never know, that we'll never meet, because they were unwilling to do what? Throw black people under the bus. So what we have is the New York governor, Hochul, made a comment last week that really pissed a couple people off. It was about black kids and computers.
So now what we have is the money to build a phenomenal supercomputer that is going to be accessible to researchers in New York, college students, will attract more federal grants, and this is how we lay down the mark. No state has done this. And in fact, I talked to a lot of other people, said, I wish my governor had thought of that first. I said, no, this is New York. We like to be first. With all due respect to people from other states. It's sort of our attitude. We will be the best, we will be the first, and I want others to follow, because right now we have, young black kids growing up in the Bronx who don't even know what the word computer is. They don't know these things. And I want the world open up to all of them, because when you have their diverse voices innovating solutions through technology, then you're really addressing society.
What? Huh? What the hell? Huh? She just said, this is the governor of New York, and she says, we got black kids in the Bronx that don't know what a computer is. So a lot of people got lit on this one, all right? This was a self-inflicted wound. It's like she just wrapped her lips around the barrel of a shotgun. Why? Bungee jumping without any support straps. Why? Using a screwdriver to remove the lid of the socket. Why? It's like that video I saw on TikTok of that little baby looking at a bear on the deck. On the ground, it was a bear they're on the deck, and the kid's like, I'm gonna pet that dog. Can I pet that dog? Mama's like, that ain't no dog. Let me baby pet that dog. That's Governor Hochul. What is wrong with you, lady? What's the problem? So a lot of the people that were disappointed, upset, frustrated, felt offended, saw an opportunity to go at the governor for this, and rightly so, by the way. Here goes a clip I saw that I thought was hilarious. I don't know when they made this, but this is perfect. This really matches the way people say that Governor Hochul must think about black kids in the Bronx.
Particularly in rural areas that are distant and or inner city districts, know how to get online to determine how to get in line for that COVID vaccine.
Hold up, I'm sorry, guys. One more time.
A lot of people don't know how to register. Not everybody in the community, the Hispanic and the African American community, particularly in rural areas that are distant and or inner city districts, know how to get.
Look. The thing about this. So basically, it makes us feel like she's trying to say that black kids are ignorant. Black kids are supposedly like slow. Like we don't get it. Like, oh, black kids, they don't even know what a computer is. Yo, I have a 2-year-old who knows what a computer is. She goes up to everything and starts swiping. It's like, she's 2. Who are these kids you're talking about that don't know what a computer is? What age kids are you referring to, Governor Hochul? So she came out and she apologized for her comment. She said, hey, I'm sorry. Of course they know what a computer is. Well, why'd you say they didn't? Why are you talking down to black people? Why do they do this? Why can you pick another group? But see, this is the thing I've been telling black folks. I've been telling y'all. I'm tired of these types of situations where they use us to bankroll their shit. Oh, look, we need $15 billion because we got black people that don't even know what water is. They don't even know what books are. This is a book? Yeah, we need $15 billion for the blacks who don't know books. And the problem is, when they get the money, they will not spend it on the blacks who don't know what the books are. They'll spend it on all other types of stuff. They have this one thin line. $1 for the blacks with the books. Get what I'm saying? But they use us. We are a mechanism for them to extract money. They can't do it with any other group. They use us. They use our name. There are people that are watching this show who really believe that affirmative action helped black people. Well, white women benefited more from affirmative action than black people. And I want you to know, black people are not just black men or black women. It's both. So white women saw more of a benefit from affirmative action than we did. But they used black people as the face of affirmative action. And that's back in the 60s. It started like in the 70s, right? 70s, right? 70s, mid-70s. Think about a policy that was in play for 50 years. In every racist in America, and some beyond America, they blame black people for affirmative action. They use it to diss black people. Meanwhile, it was their wives and their daughters who benefited most from it. I want you to take a look here at this guy sitting next to Governor Hochul. The name of that person is Jonathan Capehart. Jonathan Capehart, sorry, let me get some water. Jonathan Capehart is a media professional. Okay? He's a media professional. He has a job. He worked for the Washington Post. And he now has a show on MSNBC. He sat there with this governor making this comment about black children in the Bronx. Didn't say a damn thing. Did not challenge her. Did not question her. Did nothing. Now, recently I did a story about Vivek Ramaswamy, who sat there as Ann Coulter stole his soul. Yeah, she took a knife, she cut his heart out, and threw it in the tall grass. Jonathan Capehart is the same kind of guy. He's even worse. He does that all the time. Jonathan Capehart is someone who appears black. Once again, they use our blackness against us because people think stupidly that everybody black stands up for black folks. Nah, only when it's convenient. Only when it makes sense for his career. Jonathan Capehart is one of the biggest sellouts in media. I never understood why the guy won, but maybe it has something to do with his politics because he's willing to do what? Throw black people under the bus. In order to win, you got to be willing to do that. That's part of the game. There's so many great people that you and I will never know. They will never meet because they were unwilling to do what? Throw black people under the bus. Jonathan Capehart is willing to do it. He's willing to sit there. And look, in this situation, he could have helped Governor Hochul. He could have helped her. He could have said, oh, Mrs. Hochul, Governor, I know you don't mean it the way it sounded, but it just sounded pretty bad what you just said. It sounded like you said black kids are ignorant or something. It should have been like, oh no, that's not what I mean. What I mean is they know what the computers are, but they don't know the intricacies behind the computers. They're not learning coding. They're not learning, thank you, Jonathan. Yeah, what I mean is, but no, Jonathan's so spineless, so feckless, so incompetent, so impotent. Some of you may think that Jonathan Capehart's job is to give you the news. It's not. Jonathan Capehart's job is to run interference for the Democratic Party. His job is to carry the talking points to the DNC. As long as he does that, he's doing his job. His job is not to inform you. His job is to misinform you. It's to lie to you, to lie to me, to lie to all of us, and to keep the Democrats looking good. If he does that, the gravy train keeps running. Oh yeah, come on, gravy train. Come on, buddy. But the moment he steps out and he stands up, soon after he'll lose his job, but then he'll have his backbone back. But then all of a sudden, he can't reach the masses. And that's sort of the catch-22 of doing what we do. But that doesn't let you off the hook, Jonathan Capehart. You're still a sellout and a scumbag, and you deserve to get cooked on the Tim Black Show. People say, Tim Black, I remember Senator Nina Turner used to say, Tim Black, be hard on the issues, soft on people. Yeah, but what happens when the people are the issue? Yeah, when the Jonathan Capeharts are the issue. You know, when they're the ones selling us up the river to get their 40 pieces of silver. What about those people? Jonathan Capehart is a New Yorker selling out black New York kids. Won't correct the governor. But I bet you'll get box seats to the Knicks game for him and his husband. Propagandist.